Hi everyone. In this video for grade 9 we have 1.1 chapter 1 section 1, which is about square roots. It's in page 4 from the book. At first we know that square we mean perfect squares. We mean those numbers when we multiply by itself, any number multiplied by itself, we will have a result. Like 6 multiply 6, a number multiplied by itself, we will have a result which is a perfect square. 5 multiply 5, it's 25. 7 multiply 7, it's 49. We know that, perfect squares. About square root is the reverse operation with the perfect squares. Square root, in the square roots, we will have, for example, square root of 25. It means, when we talk about square root of 25, we mean that this number came from which number multiplied by itself? This number came from which number multiplied by itself? We know it came from 5 multiply 5, or it came from negative 5 multiplied by negative 5. Square root is the reverse operation of the perfect squares that we had. In this lesson, we have the first kind of question, which is about each square root is between two integers. Name these integers. It means at first we must know the perfect squares. What are perfect squares? 1 multiply 1, 2 multiply 2, 3 multiply 3, 4 multiply 4, it goes on. Which is, the results are 1, 4, 9. We mean 2 multiply 2 is 4, 3 multiply 3 is 9. 4 multiply 4 is 16, then 25, 36, 49, 64, 81, and 100, 121. It goes on. You must know these perfect squares very, very well to be able to solve these kind of questions. So these numbers that we have, each one of them it's not perfect. It's not perfect, but each one of them is between two perfect squares. For example, 30, we know that a number which is less than 30, but perfect square, what we have? We have 25. 25 is a perfect square. 25 came from what? Square root of 25, it's 5. So, it is 5. And we think about the number after this, greater than this, 30. After 30 in the perfect squares, which number we have? 36. 36 is from what? From 6. It means this is between two perfect squares, which is 25 and 36. 25 is, square root of 25 is 5. Square root of 36 is 6. That's how we do. We will find those two perfect squares which are around this number, one less, one greater. The other one, negative, then square root of 150. In this case, you must know the greater squares, the greater perfect squares. For example, if you know 12 power 2 is how much, 12 square is how much, which is 144. And if you know 13 power 2 is 169, which is this one, you can memorize, or if you couldn't memorize, you must know how to multiply. Check it. 2 multiply 2 is 4, then 2 multiply 1 is 2, then to go to the second number we put a 0 at first, then 1 multiply 2 is 2, 1 multiply 1 is 1, and always we add these two. It would be 4, it would be 4, it would be 1. If you didn't memorize this, you must know how to multiply by each other. The same number multiplied by itself, you must find out by multiplication. But memorizing those perfect squares is much better to do. 150 is between two perfect squares, which is one of them 144, which is less than that, and the other one 169. But be very careful about the sign, which is we have negative before, so we take these two numbers 12 and 13 but by negative 12 and negative 13, or you can say negative 12 and 13, which is this negative is for both of them. Then the next one, which is question 3. Question 3 about square root of 90. Square root of 90, we know the one which is less is 81, and the one which is greater than 90, the perfect square, is 100. 81 is 9, 100 is 10. Square root of 100 is 10, square root of 81 is 9. So this number is between these two. It means when we say square root of 90, it means it is a number between these two. It means it's 9 point something, which is maybe 9.4, 9.5, something like that. Same. It is 5 point something, but greater than 5, less than 6. That's how we do. And for the next question, which is 156. In 156, we knew that from the previous question. 12 power 2 is 144, 13 power 2 is 169. So the same. Again, this is 156. It's between these two. Between 12 and 13. It is between 144 and 169. This number multiplied by itself, 144. This one would be 169. And this is a number between the perfect square of these two. So this would be 12 point something. If you check it by using calculator, you will see that this number equals square root of 156 equals 12 point. You have something after the point. This is about these 4 examples that we had. Then let's go to the others. For each one of them, we will check by knowing those perfect squares that we have, or if you didn't know, you must check by multiplying a number by itself, then you can find it out. We just have question 5 and 6. In question 5, which is very simple, 40, square root of 40, we know that perfect square which is less than 40 is 36. 36 is 4, 6. And the one which is greater than 40, it is 49, which is 4, 7. It is between two perfect squares, which is square root of 36 and square root of 49. Square root of 36 is 6, 49 is 7. That much. The other one, number 6. Number 6 is not very simple to directly to know that. How much is it? So in this case, you must check. At least you must memorize until 13, 14 power 2. After that, you must do by checking by its multiplications. We know 13 is 169, then 14, 15, 16, 17. From those numbers, we can find that. When we check, we must have a number less than this, a perfect square less than this, and the one which is greater than this. Let's check 16 multiplied by 16 to see that. Is it between 16 and something or what? 6 multiplied by 6, it is 36. 6 multiplied 1 is 6, and this is 9. We put a 0, then 1 by 6, then 1 by 1. It would be 6, 5, 1, 256, still far. Let's check 17. 17 multiplied by 17. 7 multiplied 7 is 49. 7 multiplied 1 is 7, and this is 11. Then we put a 0, 1 by 7, and 1 by 1. Then always you add in this step. It is 9, it is 8, it is 2. It means this is not between these two yet. We need to get another number which is greater than 306. Let's check 18. 18 multiply by each other. 8 by 8 is 64. 8 by 1 is 8, and 6, it would be 14. Then 1 multiply 8 is 8. 1 multiply 1 is 1. You will get 4. This would be 12. 2 and 1. 1, 1, 1, 3. It would be 324. A number greater than that, and the other number is less. It means this number is between these two, between 17 and 18. It's between the square root of these two. You will say 17 and 18. That's it about this one. For the notes, as I told you, you must memorize the perfect squares very, very, very well, especially those I write it to you from 2 multiply 2 until 13 at least, with the other two, which is 20 multiply 20, 13 multiply 30, to be able to check. 2 multiply 2 is 4, 3 by 3 is 9. You must memorize these results. 4 by 4 is 16. 5 by 5 is 25. 6 by 6 is 36. 7 by 7 is 49. You must know these numbers, then you can check whatever you have from the numbers. Directly you can find it's between what and what. 64. 9 by 9 is 81. 10 by 10 is 100. 11 by 11 is 121. 12 by 12 144. 13 by 13 169. 20 by 20 equals 400, and 30 by 30 is 900. You must know these two in case if you got a number which is very great. For example, if it's a number less than 400 or around 400, you know that 20 multiplied 20 is 400. It means you will check around this number. If you got a number between 400 until 900, you will check between these two. It means you will check 21 multiplied 21, 22 multiplied 22. You will check according to that. It means, for example, I will say square root of 520. 520, I know that it's greater than 400, less than 900. But it's more near from 400, so I will check the numbers around 22, 23, these numbers. If I tell you square root of 800, I know 800 is between them, but it's more near from the 30. For 800, I will check the numbers around 27, 28, like these numbers. That's all about what you had. Know these perfect squares very well. After that, you can solve any kind of question and know that this number is between what and what. Thanks so much. Have a good day.